Welcome back, everybody. I've caught up with Helena, the young Athenian woman we've been hearing about.
I'm sorry. Is somebody hearing about me? Is someone talking about me? What are they saying?
It's nothing. I mean, we'll get to that, I'm sure. But I'd love to find out more about you, but we need to start with what's happening when our audience first meets you.
You mean like right now?
Well, yes, I guess that means right now. And what's happening right now is that you are out and about when you run into Hermia and Lysander.
Oh, I run into Hermia and Lysander? Well, and then what? Does she say anything to me?
I know exactly what she says, actually. She says, "Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?" Oh, that's cute. Whither away. And that just means, where are you going?
Does she just call me fair Helena? God, she needs to take that back.
Well, isn't that a friendly greeting? Doesn't that mean you're attractive?
No, Demetrius loves her. Fair. Oh, happy fair.
Ah, yes, Demetrius. That's what our audience has heard about you, by the way. They just know that you are in love with Demetrius, but that Demetrius is in love with Hermia. Sorry about that. But if you think that means that you're not attractive, that's a pretty silly thought.
Her eyes are like guiding stars to Demetrius. Her voice is like the lark in a shepherd's ear on a spring morning when the wheat is green and hawthorn buds appear.
Oh my, well, you're certainly making Hermia sound attractive, but she seems like that to Demetrius because he's in love with her. That's the way these things work. It's only natural that he thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world. It doesn't mean she's more attractive than you, though.
You know how you can catch a cold from someone?
Yeah.
Well, why can't I catch her good looks from her? Catch from her the way Demetrius looks at her.
Yeah. Oh, well, would we really want the world to work that way?
No, I mean, I would catch Hermia's words. You know, the one she just said that you said she said.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So I would catch her words, and then before I leave, I could catch her voice, and I could catch her eyes, and then my tongue could catch her tongue's sweet melody.
Well, it sounds like you're saying that you wish you were Hermia, but you don't really want to change who you are.
Well, honestly, sorry, what's your name again?
My name's Athena.
Oh, really? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know, Athena, Athens, we've been over this, so please continue what you're saying.
Okay.
If the entire world belonged to you, then...
Right, well, if the entire world belonged to me, with Demetrius sort of off to one side and...
Yeah, entire world, Demetrius, got it.
Right, yeah, if the entire world belonged to me, I would give it all up to be turned into Hermia.
We're not really supposed to interfere, but, you need to give yourself some more credit. I'm a little worried that you think the only way to get a guy's attention is to turn yourself into something you're not.
Well, okay, well, can I at least just ask her a few tips? I don't know, something like how she sways the motion of Demetrius' heart? Like, can I ask her that?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Yeah, she says she frowns at him all the time and he just keeps pursuing her.
Oh, yeah. That her frowns could teach my smiles that skill.
And she says she curses him, but he keeps telling her how much he loves her.
Right, if only my prayers had the power of her curses.
Basically, the more she hates him, the more he follows her.
Well, the more I love him, the more he hates me.
Well, Hermia thinks Demetrius is crazy, and it's no fault of hers that he's behaving like this.
Yeah, it's only her beauty's fault. I wish that fault were mine.
Oh, right. This is interesting. Hermia says that, you don't have to worry about Demetrius seeing her anymore because she and Lysander are going to run away.
Run away?
That's right. According to Lysander, they're going to sneak out of town tomorrow night. Hermia says that she's going to meet Lysander in the woods, in the place where you and Hermia used to share secrets with each other, and then they'll leave Athens behind, find new friends, and start a new life. Wow. Sounds like you're going to get rid of your competition for Demetrius, but you're also going to lose a friend.
Oh, did she say anything else?
I'm afraid not. Well, she says, farewell, sweet playfellow. Then she asks you to pray for them, and she wishes you good luck with Demetrius, and Lysander says goodbye too, and he hopes that Demetrius will soon dote on you the way that you dote on him.
Isn't it amazing how some people can be so much more happy than other people?
Those two, they do seem pretty happy.
People in Athens think I'm just as attractive as Hermia.
Well, of course, because you are.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, you mean because Demetrius doesn't think so?
I mean, He doesn't know what everybody else knows.
That just seems to be the way it works sometimes.
I mean, just as he's mistaken in loving Hermia, so am I in loving him.
Well, that's interesting. It sounds like you're saying that you know it's some kind of mistake to love Demetrius as much as you do, but you just can't help it.
Things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity.
Man, that's deep. The power of love to take something that's, well, worthless and transpose it into something beautiful and dignified.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is when Cupid painted blind.
It's fascinating, isn't it? You think it's just your eyes that are seeing the person or the thing that you love, but it's the mind of love that transforms for you the things that other people see as normal and everyday. And you think that's why Cupid is blindfolded, to show that it's not our physical eyes that see love?
It's not like he's doing a very good job. He's darting around with those little wings, and he's got a blindfold on, so it's not like he's taking very good aim. That must be why we always show him as a child, because we know he's just screwing things up all the time. Just like a little toddler would.
I can vouch for that.
Do you know, by the way, that Demetrius was actually recently in love with me?
We did hear about that, which lowered my opinion of him, I must say.
Yeah, well, as soon as that hail of love from him felt that little bit of heat from Hermia, he completely dissolved along with the showers of oaths of love for me.
Well, Helena, I have to say, I kind of underestimated you. I thought you were being totally controlled by your emotions, but now here you are, stepping back and taking a good look at what's happening and realizing that love can't always be trusted, that little blindfolded, quick-winged Cupid doesn't really know what he's doing. So sometimes we need to take a philosophical perspective, a little step back that shows us the patterns that we need to break that just aren't good for us. I'm proud of you.
I should go tell him.
What's that? Oh, tell Demetrius that you're ready to stop playing this game. I think that's a great idea.
No, I should tell him that Hermia's running off to the woods.
Wait, why would you do that?
Well, if I tell him that Hermia is going to the forest, then Demetrius is going to want to follow her.
Yes, but why would you want him to follow her? Isn't it better for you if she just leaves for good?
No, if I tell Demetrius about Hermia's little secret, then maybe he'll thank me for it.
Maybe he'll thank you for it?
Yeah, if Demetrius shows me even a speck of gratitude, it'll be worth it.
Dear, what happened to your philosophical breakthrough?
Well, if nothing else, I'll get to see him before he goes and then again when he comes back after, so I should get going.
Yeah, sure. Let's just look at the camera.